Hello everyone, and welcome to the first Coffee and Conversations of our 2025-26 academic year. For those of you I haven't met yet, my name is Mr. Tom, the new principal, who's building on the fantastic work of Mr. Ian, who now helps us across all of the founder schools, as well as our fantastic senior team that I'll introduce in a little bit. So, today is just about some key pieces of advice and a few bits of small information to make sure we start really positively and to hopefully emphasise the work we've done with the orientation sessions and the information you will have received through the Meet the Teacher events on Thursday. So, for my background, just so you understand where I come from, I've been very lucky to work in some of the best schools in the UK, and I've also helped set up schools in China and in Thailand and help grow schools and manage that growth. Now, at the same time, my big goal is, whilst we grow, is to keep that really lovely sense of family values and community. That's one of the most amazing things about GFD, and that's something we've been successful with in the past and hope that I can keep helping with in the future. So, GFD, we have some fantastic facilities. I'm currently looking out onto our plot for part of our phase 2 expansion that we're already working on to build our senior and our auditorium, and we'll keep gathering feedback, so you're going to hear lots of information about that. We also have some truly outstanding staff, and we're very, very lucky to welcome new teachers, new teaching assistants and new support staff to help with that growth and to help make sure that we're supporting you and keeping that absolute fantastic quality in the classroom. We keep the same vision as last year, and our mission is very clear. We make sure that at the heart of every single thing we do, we keep those words of kindness and inclusion, because we're all valued equally here. Whether we're super good at maths or super good at something else, maybe it's chess, maybe it's a sport or music, we're all a genius at something here at GFD. We value everyone equally, and that's really important. Equally, we value our parents. No matter what your background, no matter what your concern, we're still here to support you. And underlying that mission is our vision, where we want everyone, not just our children, but you as well, to grow, to flourish, and discover what it is that makes themselves fantastic. Now, to support me with delivering that mission and vision, we have a real fantastic team. But I wanted to share my advice for you. And it's a little bit complicated with everything going on, so I thought I'd keep it simple. For me, the biggest thing that you can do with yourself and your own well-being and your children is to develop really good sleep routines, something I'm going to work on myself. Now, in this slide, I've given you some timings, and that's the minimum amount of time that the children need at the different ages, and how much you need as well. And what I would say is that some of us find it hard to get to sleep. Some are very lucky, go straight to sleep. I would call it a sleep opportunity, to try and give yourself that opportunity to sleep as much as possible and to develop really good routines. So my biggest one is making sure children don't have their device, whether it's a phone, whether it's an iPad or a computer, they don't have that charging in their room with them. Partly that's because blue light stops us producing the chemicals we need to go to sleep, but also because it's a really good routine. We switch off. So maybe we charge in the kitchen, in the front room, and we don't have those devices when we go to bed. We make sure we take away blue light, so reading is a fantastic way of doing that. And we have that time to give our brains that chance to produce that going to sleep hormone and making sure that we're calm and ready to go to bed. That's the most important thing from me. Now, I just want to introduce our fantastic senior leadership team. So Mrs. Cunningham, who you're going to hear from next, is our founding member. She works across the whole school and is our designated safeguarding lead, our DSL. That means she looks after any safeguarding case, so anything where we can look after the health and safety and well-being of our children. And she'll be someone that you would come to with any concerns about your child or about other children or parents around the school, if you think anyone is not behaving as they should be and making sure we're all safe. We're lucky to have her supported in primary as a deputy head of primary by Mrs. Chelsea Seymour. She's absolutely amazing. She's working as a teaching and learning lead across the whole school, but she's also fantastic with supporting and delivering excellent education in the primary. And this year, Mr. Paul McAvoy joins us as head of secondary. I've worked very closely with him. He's a very experienced headmaster from the UK, and he's been absolutely fantastic. He will help us develop those programs of study going into GCSE and A-level, and making sure, again, every student in that senior school is looked after, is heard and celebrated to be the individual and fantastic person they are. So that's it from me. I look forward to seeing you around the school and to making more of these coffee and conversations to help communicate and make sure you've got the key bits of information to help work with you as real big partners in the education of your children's education. So, over to Mrs. Lisa.
Hi everyone, it's my pleasure to introduce myself, Mrs. Lisa Cunningham, and I'm the Head of Primary and the Designated Safeguarding Lead here at GEMS Founders Dubai South. I'd like to take a little bit of time to explain to you the curriculum that we follow here at GFD. We follow the national curriculum for England in both primary and secondary. In addition to that, we also have our MOE curriculum subjects, which encompass Arabic, Islamic, moral education and social studies in Arabic and English. To support our students learning at home, we also provide different platforms to enrich their experiences and provide individual pathways to help them develop in the curriculum areas or personal areas that they need to. I'm going to hand over now to our wonderful Deputy Head of Primary, Miss Chelsea Seymour. Thank you.
Hello everyone, it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the GFD community. My name is Miss Chelsea and I'm the Deputy Head of Primary here at GFD. I'm very excited to share lots of upcoming information with you over the coming weeks, but something I feel that's really important and core to having a whole community understanding about is just how we assess our students at GFD. We've worked closely together last year to come up with our bespoke data triangle, a way in which we approach assessment in 3 separate areas to assess the whole child, not just placing 100% focus and attention onto academics, because assessment and monitoring is so much more than that. Our definition of assessment is the continual data collection and monitoring of our students through the 3 areas of the triangle that I am about to go through with you. Firstly, we have the assessment of aptitude and ability. At GFD, this is administered through a standardised CAP 4 testing programme. When the children enrol and join us here at GFD, this is the first test we administer to them. This aptitude test forecasts what their potential is by the end of their study with us. We then analyse this data to make sure we are able to personalise and sequence our curriculum to meet the needs of the children in front of us to prepare them to meet their fullest potential over their time with us. The second area of our triangle is the continual assessment of attainment. We do this at 3 points within the year in a formal setting and location, where we administer end-of-term assessments that focus on how much knowledge or skill have the students been able to retain and apply under assessment conditions. This information is always communicated well in advance to parents, so you can best support your children to prepare for these tests, as do the teachers by conducting revision strategy lessons and recapping content in class. These are not the only way we assess attainment. Attainment is assessed continually every day within lessons through assessment through learning pedagogy that our teachers so fluidly administer at any given point throughout a lesson to really check that learning is sticking and being built upon. The third area of our triangle is the assessment of attitude. We approach this in 2 different ways at GFD. The first way is through every student from year 1 upwards sitting the PASS survey. This is an external survey that gauges a student's attitude towards themselves, their school, their teachers and their ability. So our holistic view that's generated from the child. We then use this data to create a wraparound approach to the child to help understand why their attainment is the way it is, while their responsibility to learning is the way it is, so we have a full contextual picture to best support that child and our families moving forward to unlock their fullest potential, whilst removing any barriers they may be experiencing personally towards their learning. The next way we assess a child's attitude towards their learning is through our bespoke GFD rubric that's on a 1 to 5 scale system with descriptors of behaviours, energy, commitment, passion, contribution towards their studies. This grade is generated by the teacher's continual close observation of our students' engagement and effort within lessons. This grade is also shared with you in the end of term reports alongside subject attainment. We do also share with you our NGRT, our reading testing data, alongside our CAT4 data. So you as the GFD community and parents have a full comprehensive understanding of your child's potential, where they are currently at, and where they are going at any given point. This approach, we feel, really does maintain well-being at the core of all areas of assessment to best support our children, understanding their abilities, their needs, and just how much they can achieve with us at GFD. On the screen now is a summary of the external standardised tests we administer alongside our internal testing. Please take a moment to familiarise yourself with them. It is now my pleasure to hand over to Mr. Paul McAvoy, our Head of Secondary here at GFD. Thank you very much.
Hello everybody, and a very warm welcome to GEMS Founder School, Dubai South. My name is Mr. Paul McAvoy and I'm the Head of Secondary School here at our school. A little bit about me, I have a real focus on family. As you can see here, my family is really important to my 2 daughters, my wife, and we have a real family first approach to everything that we do. I really believe in providing young people with love, care and support and helping them to navigate through all of the challenges that growing up in this world brings along with it. And I believe if we provide a family feel and love and care, our students ultimately will learn and they will grow as young people into young adults. Here at GFD, we have a really clear vision for our students and our community. It's that we all grow together, we flourish, and we celebrate those achievements and we discover our talents, and we talk about discovering you. We believe in creating a really great nurturing environment, an inclusive, kind one, where learning happens, young people grow and flourish and discover themselves, their skills and their talents as they prepare for life beyond school. We have a really clear goal as well for all of our students. We want them to get to their dream destination when they leave school. We want them to get to a dream career, job, vocation. We want them to go to their dream universities, and everything that we do through our curriculum is enabling our students to get to their dream destination. But we also believe in making sure that our young people become good people, so that they can have a positive impact on the community and those around them. So having a clear goal around a dream destination and becoming good people is really important to us at GFD. In terms of their development and their growth and journey with us towards their dream destination, we have in the secondary school a Key Stage 3, which is years 7, 8 and 9, a Key Stage 4, which will be coming shortly next academic year, and a Key Stage 5, which will ultimately deliver AS and A levels. And on that journey along with us, we want our students to go to the world's best universities. We want them to be clear about their dream destination. Our Key Stage 3 curriculum is about offering broad and balanced opportunities and learning experiences in a whole variety of different subjects. Key Stage 4, which will begin next academic year, will be about specialising in certain subjects, and as will our sixth form offer, we'll be offering AS and A levels. Our Key Stage 3 curriculum at the minute comprises of all of the subjects that you can see here, including English, Maths, Science, Arabic, PE, Drama, AI, Islamic Studies, Art, Music, Modern Foreign Languages, Humanities, MSCS, Model Education, and our super curriculum, which is about nurturing our students' talents. We also have a huge focus on the local industries. including logistics, aviation and aeronautics as well. And they will really influence our curriculum offer so that our young people go into those roles and jobs in the future that are within a walking distance to our school, including the world's biggest airport. Key Stage 4 and Key Stage 4 we're currently developing our offer, and we'll be speaking soon about what that will look like so that for any students going into year 10 or year 12 next year, we'll be clear about that. We also have a super curriculum, a co-curriculum enrichment offer, which is about students going on trips and visits, accessing after school clubs to nurture some of their talents so that we grow the whole person as well. And these are fantastic opportunities which we're really excited to offer. So all I need to say is that I'm here, we're here to help your child be the very best version of themselves, and we are very glad that you've chosen our school as your school of choice. Thank you.